Have you ever wondered what you'd do if the world ended on your morning commute? Buckle up, because today we're recapping the 2016 South Korean zombie masterpiece, Train to Busan. This isn't just a zombie movie. It's an emotional roller coaster that will have you on the edge of your seat, probably screaming at your screen. Our story kicks off with Seok-woo, a workaholic fund manager who's pretty disconnected from his young daughter, Suan. For her birthday, all Suan wants is to go to Busan to see her mom. Reluctantly, Seok-woo agrees, and they board the KTX bullet train from Seoul. Little do they know, this isn't going to be a simple family trip. It's the beginning of the end. As they settle in, a nationwide chaos is just starting to brew. News reports show riots, but everyone on the train is mostly oblivious. Just as the doors are about to close, a young woman in distress, clearly injured, stumbles onto their carriage. She collapses, starts convulsing, and, well, you know how this goes. She's not just sick, she's turning. A train attendant tries to help her, and that's her first and last mistake. The woman lunges, bites her, and the infection spreads like wildfire through the carriage. It's pure, terrifying pandemonium. Seok-woo grabs Suan and they run for their lives, trying to get to a safe car. This is where we meet our other key players. There's the tough, loving husband Sang-hwa and his pregnant wife, Seong-kyung. We also meet a high school baseball team, including the young batter Yong-guk and his cheerleader friend Jin-hee. And then there's a selfish corporate executive named Yeon-suk, who quickly becomes the human villain of the story. Remember him? You'll grow to despise him. Seok-woo, initially in every man for himself mode, tries to shut a door on Sang-hwa and Seong-kyung, but Sang-hwa's strength and determination force it open. This moment is crucial. It's the first time Seok-woo's selfish nature is challenged. They manage to secure a carriage, separating themselves from the growing horde of fast, twitchy, and absolutely horrifying zombies. One of the brilliant rules of these zombies is that they can't see in the dark. They react to sound and sight. This becomes a key survival tactic when the train passes through tunnels. In the pitch black, our survivors can move past the zombies, but they have to be absolutely silent. The tension in these scenes is off the charts. Every little sound could mean instant death. The train makes a scheduled stop at Daejeon Station, which is supposed to be a safe zone secured by the military. But when they disembark, the station is eerily empty. It's a trap. The military has already been overrun, and a massive wave of zombie soldiers attacks. Our group gets separated in the chaos. Seok-woo and Sang-hwa fight side by side, a grudging respect forming between them. Yong-guk, the baseball player, also steps up, using his bat for more than just hitting home runs. Suan, Seong-kyung, the kind elderly sister In-gil, and a homeless man who snuck onto the train get trapped in a bathroom. Meanwhile, Seok-woo, Sang-hwa, and Yong-guk find themselves in a different car, separated from their loved ones by several zombie-filled carriages. What follows is one of the most intense sequences in modern horror. The three men decide they have to fight their way through the train to rescue their friends and family. Using the tunnels to their advantage, they gear up with baseball bats and makeshift shields. They punch, crawl, and fight their way from one carriage to another in a brutal, heart-pounding mission. Sang-hwa is an absolute beast, a one-man wrecking crew protecting the group. They manage to rescue everyone from the bathroom, but the fight isn't over. As they try to get to the last safe car at the front of the train, they encounter a group of terrified survivors led by that horrible executive, Yeon-suk. In a gut-wrenching act of cowardice, Yeon-suk convinces the other passengers not to open the door for our heroes. He spreads fear, claiming they might be infected. This is where tragedy strikes. Sang-hwa, the protective husband, sacrifices himself to hold back the zombies so the others can break through the door. His final moments, saying goodbye to his pregnant wife and telling Seok-woo to take care of her, are absolutely devastating. He gets bitten and turns, but not before giving everyone else a chance. Even after they break into the safe car, Yeon-suk and his cronies force them into a smaller vestibule, still convinced they're a threat. The cruelty of the living is on full display here, but karma has a way of working. In the chaos, the elderly sister In-gil sees her now zombified younger sister outside the window. Heartbroken, she gives up and opens the door, letting the zombies flood the carriage and overwhelm the selfish passengers who abandoned them. Yeon-suk, however, manages to escape into a bathroom. Our remaining group, Seok-woo, Suwon, Seong-kyung, Yongguk, Jin-hee, and the homeless man, are safe for the moment. But the track ahead is blocked. They have to switch to another train. During the transfer, another zombie attack separates the high school sweethearts, Yongguk and Jin-hee. Jin-hee is cornered and bitten. Yongguk, seeing her turn, is completely broken. Instead of running, he holds her close as she transforms and bites him, choosing to be with her even in death. It's a beautifully tragic moment. The final leg of the journey has Seok-woo, Suwon, and Seong-kyung trying to get a locomotive running. But of course, they're not alone. The executive Yeon-suk, now infected, attacks them. He manages to bite the driver. The homeless man sacrifices himself to save the others, creating a diversion. In the final struggle on the moving engine, Yeon-suk bites Seok-woo on the hand before being thrown off the train. Seok-woo knows his time is limited. He quickly teaches Seong-kyung how to operate the train and stop it at the next tunnel. Then comes the most soul-crushing scene of the entire film. He has a final, tearful goodbye with his daughter, Suwon. He tells her he loves her and that she has to be strong. He locks her and Seong-kyung safely inside the engine room before stepping out onto the back of the locomotive. As the infection takes over, Seok-woo remembers the first time he held Suwon as a baby. A smile flickers across his face, a memory of pure happiness, just before he falls from the train. This moment isn't just about a man turning into a monster. It's about a father finding his humanity in his last moments. It is absolutely heartbreaking. Finally, Seong-kyung and Suwon approach a blocked tunnel on foot. This is it, the final safe zone. But on the other side, soldiers are waiting with orders to shoot anything that moves on sight. They can't tell if the two figures are human or infected. As they prepare to fire, a faint, trembling voice cuts through the darkness. It's Suwon, singing the song she was supposed to sing for her dad at her recital, the song he missed. Hearing her voice, the soldiers realize they're survivors. They rush to help them. The movie ends as Seong-kyung and Suwon, the last two survivors of that fateful train, are led to safety in Busan, the only city to successfully fend off the outbreak. Train to Busan is so much more than a zombie film. It's a powerful story about sacrifice, the best and worst of humanity, and a father's love for his daughter. It's a non-stop thrill ride that will leave you emotionally drained, but completely in awe. What did you think of the ending? Who was your favorite character? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this recap, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more movie breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.